if you remember.
Yeah.
You know, if you're in Nigeria then, yes, Lagos dump their waste on the road, or maybe some
I remember those days, even after we do the last Saturday environmental sanitation.
Yes.
The waste is piled up everywhere.
On the road, everywhere. Block the road, smelling everywhere.
And then I lived in Bagada for some time. Before I came to the UK, and the dump in Bagada, big one. I mean, wow! To see all those things and the amount of waste we produce in our country, in our big cities, is I don't know how to explain it. So the point is this. I don't know how. I heard that most of the in fact, today is Friday. We have today is a day when the trucks come and pick up our waste, recycling and all that. I hear that even in the West, where we do a lot of recycling, that a lot of the things we think we are recycling actually end up in landfills.
Landfills, yes.
Okay, so I'm asking myself, okay, why do we take our time to do the recycling if those many of those things still end up in landfills?
Exactly. Because
okay. Now we don't do recycling in Nigeria. Okay.
No, we have started though.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that started. Yes.
Okay, that's good. So what's the plan? Okay, to manage all the waste, because landfills will soon overfull.
Yes.
Okay, with the number of people coming out from the rural areas, coming to our cities. Okay? So if we're looking at to see our cities beautiful, well managed, to see our drainage system working, because I know that in Lagos, when it rains heavily, everywhere is flood. Okay, because our drainage system is filled with rubbish.
True.
Okay, so what is the plan? Okay, to manage all these things. I mean, Lagos is below sea level.
Yes.
Okay, so if we don't manage our drainage, very soon all our houses will be underwater.
You're right. Yes. Thank you for that. I remember 2010.
Okay.
You know, in 2010, there was one particular rainfall that lasted about 6 hours in 2010 that even four-wheel drives were submerged in the whatever around the Ikoyi. I'm telling you, Ikoyi, Lekki. You know why? Because there's a drainage system, a trapezoidal system that takes water from all the Ikoyi VI and takes it back to the lagoon.
Yeah.
You know, there's a place called Abacha Estate.
Okay.
At the corner of Abacha Estate, you know, entering Third Mainland, there's a spot there. You know, that water goes back into the lagoon. So when it's blocked, so at that particular year, it was blocked. They didn't know, they were not looking at it. That was what caused flooding. The whole of BI everywhere was flooded.
Okay.
Really flooded. So from there, I know that later, I think they now discovered, I think it was, this guy was commissioner of environment then, Tunji Bello in Lagos.
Okay.
Yes, it was the commissioner of, so they now, you know, gave out a study and all that, found out, okay, this is where the major problem is. So we were, our construction company was part of the people that got the project to actually open that drainage.
Yeah.
You know, and then That project was done about 2012. And
Okay.
since then, Ikoyi has actually stopped flooding. We have stopped flooding.
That's good. That's good.
Then the big infrastructure by Eco Atlantic, has done a lot of huge impacts too as well. That thing they did, water from the oceans and all that. So right now, I mean, Lagos is looking good. That project, let me say, with that project, Ikoyi, VI, some part of Lekki are covered, but if you are going towards Ekpe, it's not covered because they have not been able to do that wall, that break the water and all that.
Yeah.
Because Lagos, like you said, is below seawater level. So drainage is very important.
Okay.
When it comes to landfill, yes.
All these things, all these places you mentioned, okay,
yes,
are the places where in quotes, the big boys live. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
okay, in the past,
yes,
Surulere was planned. Okay, it was a planned place. Okay, so the drainage in that place is relatively okay. Okay,
yes.
I say relatively. Okay.
Yes.
Festac was planned. In fact, I lived in Festac in the early 80s.
Yes.
At that
time,
Festac
was well built.
Yes, yes, but with after a little while, the drainages
became a mess.
Became a mess. Okay, a place like Ajegunle is not planned. If you go there, okay. The last time I went there,
true.
Every street, the drainage, there's drainage, and then sand. Okay.
So you won't see them again.
Okay, exactly. Now, where my father lives in Alagbado, that place is not planned. So there are so many places in our country
that are not planned.
Not planned. They don't have proper drainage. Okay.
Yes.
And if we are looking at, I know the main thing we want to talk about is environmental whatever, but drainage is a big part of it.
It is.
Big part of it, and that's something that many people miss. Okay.
Yes.
A big part of it. Now, the majority of our cities and towns are not planned. We don't have proper drainage.
True.
So when will we start doing these things? I know the government cannot do it. Okay. Yes. The people who live there need to do it, but the main drainage is the work for the government. Okay. Yeah. Once the main drainage, the drainages in a particular region is built, then the people who have houses on every street now start building their gutters. Yes. Now, but then there needs to be a government action to tell people, okay, you need to do this.
Yes.
I haven't seen it. Okay. At least I know where my father lives.
Yes.
Nobody is asking them to do it. And that's why the streets are crooked with water everywhere. Because there's no drainage system built in these areas. So when are we going to start doing this?
Exactly. So those are the things that we are, I been looking at. Governance is not rocket science.
Yes.
I guess it has to do with people are ready to do stuff when they see that the little they've done is well managed.
Exactly.
You understand? So, but in our case, when you work for government and before you know you become a billionaire, people are like, okay. You understand? So if we now do this again now, what will happen? You see, when you are accountable to the people, people are ready to do a lot. Especially, I tell people that Nigerians are a lot better than some societies that we think, oh, these ones are fantastic and all that.
Yeah.
But you see, they need to be well managed.
Yeah.
The system
Guided. There needs to be rules that everybody should follow.
Yes. So when that is done, like you mentioned now that, okay, the street and all that, you tell them that, okay, your streets, if you can, okay, we have done the big drainage, you can connect to those drainages from your streets and all that. When you do that, okay, we will come and do your road.
Yeah.
People will do it.
Yeah.
A lot of people will do it. And you say that, you actually do it. They see it done in a couple of days. Everybody will be like, no, they are doing it.
And there needs to be a particular standard of gutters. Okay. Yes. So the government needs to tell people your gutter needs to be this, that.
Dimension.
Yes.
And maybe even get somebody to monitor the construction and all that, so that they don't do rubbish. Exactly.
Yeah.
So but when there's nothing like that, they do it and there's nothing. They don't get anything in return. So they'll be like, are we going to do everything?
Yeah.
So the tax they're getting from us, what are they doing? Some people are just sitting down, chopping the thing. You understand what I'm saying? So these are little things that, that's why I think everybody is talking about ditching the old ways of whatever. Let's bring in new blood into whatever, and let's see how we can actually drive this country.
Even this drainage, I know this is a sidebar issue. See, building drainage in Lagos, Lagos will give the economy of Lagos so much money. Yes, because I mean, every drainage on the streets needs to be paid for. Okay, and the government, the construction companies who will do it, will hire people.
So that's money for them.
Yeah, hire people, buy cement, buy tools and equipment to do that, and they will pay some tax to the government. So see, this is the economics 101.
Exactly.
So by not doing these things that are necessary, not doing it is environmental issue. Okay, that's one. Two, we don't have jobs for a lot of young boys and girls in Lagos.
Exactly.
This is a means of hiring
jobs,
thousands of young people.
Of course. Even millions of them. Yes. Yeah. They can be engaged, not just construction.
Exactly.
They get their daily pay and all that, they're fine. And some of them that are serious, they can take it on from there. The ones that are not serious, at least they're floating.
Yeah.
Like
I just went to a training this morning where there were at least 3 construction young people there. So in this place, you see a lot of young people in construction.
Yes.
And they have, it's a good job where they make enough money to feed themselves, feed their families.
Yes.
And Africa, as a developing continent
or economy or continent,
will build so many houses.
Yes.
We will build so many roads. We will build so many gutters. That it will give our economies millions of jobs.
Of course.
But then we're not doing it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That it's all just it's not rocket science at all. We just need to have, like I was telling people at this date, I said, be posting about it, because I said that's the only way I can make my whatever known to people. It's not, all we need is just right people in the right places, and we'll move this continent forward.
Yeah.
There are a whole lot of theories over there and all that. The Western people, they don't want Africa to develop and all that. Say, they will make up our mind to develop.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop us.
Exactly.
Nobody can stop us. Exactly. Nobody can stop us. So if we still keep doing business the usual way, then you say, oh, some people are stopping us. But the day we say, yes, we want to move forward, we will move forward.
See, like
and when we move forward, we know that, wow, these are people that are really...
Like I talked about Singapore, okay?
Yes.
Singapore was colonized like we were. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Singapore, Hong Kong were all colonized.
Yes.
Today,
they are very
Singapore is richer than their former masters. Okay?
Yes.
Did they stop them?
Exactly.
Okay. So see, yes. when we talk about these things, people label us as on the side of our colonial masters. No, we're not. Okay, we are on our own side. Okay, on our people's side, because we want our countries developed. Okay, and holding ourselves back by claiming that our former colonial masters don't want us to progress is not doing anything good for us. Yes, yes, maybe they are doing something, but like you said, when we are ready to develop, when we are ready to develop, nobody can stop us. So when we are ready to develop, nobody can stop us. You know? So yeah,